You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your job.
Sony's controversial split from Marvel over the Spider-Man reboot is continuing to spill out into the public, as many wonder what the future of the former MCU superhero will look like. Many are now uncertain how Sony will be able to deliver a Marvel-level hype to a now Marvel-less superhero franchise. As a refresher, it was reported on Tuesday that after not being able to agree on a financial arrangement, Sony and Disney have parted ways as co-producers on the revived Spider-Man movie franchise starring Tom Holland. Disney and Sony had previously entered into a complex partnership that allowed Marvel to produce the new Spider-Man movies, and in return, the superhero was allowed to appear in the MCU, such as the Avengers movies. Disney had been seeking a co-financing arrangement on upcoming movies, looking for at least a 30% stake. Sony, which counts Spider-Man as one of its only reliable money-making franchises, seeing as the most recent Spider-Man flick, Far From Home, made $1.109 billion at the box office, becoming Sony's biggest movie of all time, said no. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that Sony executives believed they didn't need Disney anymore. Meanwhile, Disney was in no way of leaving money and Peter Parker behind. Sony initially placed the blame on Disney, saying how Marvel president Kevin Feige was too busy to work on future movies, saying, "We hope this might change in the future, but understand that the many new responsibilities that Disney has given him, including all their newly added Marvel properties, do not allow time for him to work on IP they do not own." Even Avengers Endgame star Jeremy Renner joined in on the action of pointing fingers, making a plea to Sony on Instagram, writing, "Hey, Sony Pictures, we want Spider-Man back to Stan Lee and Marvel, please. Thank you." At the time, the arrangement was seen as groundbreaking. Feige was free to run Spider-Man the way he wanted. Meanwhile, Sony was financially responsible, although they both reaped the benefits. Homecoming, the first Feige-made movie, made $880.1 million. Spider-Man was also a fan favorite in the two-part Avengers films, both of which grossed over $2 billion. Sony also put out Venom, which was a critically scorned movie that nevertheless grossed $856 million. And then there was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated film that became one of 2018's critical darlings and won the Best Animated Movie Oscar. The feeling from Sony was that it bounced back to a place where it could strike on its own. The Sony insider went on to say that the thinking was, okay, we've learned everything we need to from Kevin's playbook, we did Venom on our own, and we did Spider-Verse. But Sony still has a lot of hype to live up to. Sean Robbins, chief analyst for Box Office, argues, if the two sides don't come to a compromise, it's a lose-lose for everybody. Marvel won't be able to resolve the cliffhanger in future movies, and for Sony, Far From Home doesn't get to $1 billion without Feige and Marvel's involvement. For more on the story, head to THR.com, and until next time for The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Neha Joy.